First of all, on behalf of the company, I would like to welcome all of you to this special VOOV meetings that we are having every Friday night. Now, today, of course, we are going to talk about the one of the best product in the world, which is called the CV8. Now, basically, the topic involved will be talking about the CV8 product itself. Of course, inside here, the speaker will be explaining to you what is the difference between the stem cell that you are hearing in the market now and the CMC stem cell, as well as the difference between plant stem cell and animal stem cells. And of course, the most important thing we want to go into what exactly is the CMC stem cell, and what are so special about CMC stem cell, why it is far more superior than other stem cell that you have heard of. And of course, we will be explaining on the product as well, how good is CV8, what is so special about CV8 and all those things. So today for the next 1 hour, please sit tight and learn as much as you can. And of course, to share with you this topic tonight, we have a very special guest, very special speaker who is going to share with you on this topic. Now, let me just introduce to you this special speaker. He is no other people than Zhang, our Product Development Director. Now, it is always not easy to get John, because if it is not because of the MCO, I don't think you will see him here. Usually he will be traveling around the world, you know, to find the best product from you. John is actually quite experienced in this product development. I think more than 15 years experience in this line. So today we are really fortunate to have him here with us to talk about the CV8. Even our core products, our key star products, IM laser is also one of his baby. So basically, he is a person who is really knowledgeable in all these things. That is why today we are really fortunate. By not wasting any more time, I will just pass everything to John. John, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready, Andrew.
Yes, so
thank you. Thank you so
the
much
whole
for
thing to you. Thank
yes,
you.
thank you, Andrew. Thank you. Hi, good evening, brothers and sisters. I'm really glad to have this opportunity once again to share of our great product CV8 at this wonderful Friday evening. Okay, have you had your dinner ready? I hope all of you have a good family time. Stay safe during this CMCO, during this pandemic. And by representing the company, I'm very grateful that, okay, you taking your precious time, okay, and we're gathering together at this occasion to learn and share our product CV8, which with this knowledge and information, we all wish to help people who are suffering from the diseases, who are also fighting from the COVID-19 virus. Okay, and by cutting it short, okay, I would like to start my sharing tonight with our CV8 plant stem cell CMC technology. I had shared this section a week ago, 2 weeks ago, over the Friday in Mandarin sections. Okay, so far I heard some of the response saying that they quite encouraging with the flow of the information. Shows quite different from what we've done before in the earlier sharing, which I think is good that I'm trying to conduct an English version. Although my English is Sindian Prahat, it's not as good because my mother tongue is Mandarin Chinese. So bear with me, okay. Forgive of my spelling error, my pronunciation mistakes, okay. So free to ask a question in the chat box or anything, okay, please, anything. If you are not clear, please ask, because we are trying to utilize this 1.5 hours here. Okay, hope to resolve some of the puzzles that you have for the CV8. Okay, now I would like to share with you about my slide. Okay, yeah, let's start for tonight's sharing. We start from where is what we are selling of the CV8. Uh, I had already in the last 2 months I have spoken with most of our distributors and the top leaders. One of the few of the common questions that or the problem they are faced when they trying to promote or sell our CVA, sell our CVA, is for one of the reason is that they are not really clear of our product positioning. On another, what is the advantages of the products compared with other products in the market, and how to use, and lastly is what kind of the testimonial we have it in the past. Here to bear these questions, and I'm willing to go through with you together throughout tonight's sharing. First of all, I would like to re-emphasize on our CV8 one more time. We are a natural plant stem cell, which worked with world first and only CMC technology, which generated from the CVMGR. So basically, CV8 is a plant stem cell. It's a plant stem cell with CMC technology. It's the one and only technology in the whole world which can be claimed as the plant stem cell. This is very important. So where it came from? CVMGR, it's a Cell Vitality and Molecular Genetic Research Center or Institute. Basically, for our members or leaders who has been China and Korea, who have visited in our institute and NGO, we understand what is a plantel is trying to utilize on their technology of CMC to benefit the whole world. To preserve the rare plant, to trying to change the technology infrastructures into the plant technologies. So the relationship between Ventures and Plantel, we has been formed very strong connection, and also we had a enter into a agreement called the Product Development and Strategy Agreement. So we leverage with Plantel's know-how and also technology and also his resources and network by forming a CVMGR under the NGO of Plantel, mainly to focus on the research of how to enhancing and improve the cell vitality and molecular genetic, through this research and study based on the CMC technology. So before we go on, I want to ask all of you a questions. What is a stem cell? What is stem cell? Well, because this is a online conference sharing, so I try to give a question and I answer myself. So we have saved some time. What is stem cell? Well, stem cell are the body's raw materials. The cell from which all other cells with specialized functions are generated under the right condition in the body or a laboratory. Stem cells divide to form more cells called daughter cells. So look at the photo, the graph on the right hand side. We understand eventually the stem cell we call the mother cell or parent cell is undifferentiated cell. Which means that that is the mother cell, before it's differentiated into other different cells, which are specialized in different functions in our body. Okay, so that is a very originally where are we came from, the master cell. So all those cells which divided from the stem cell, we call them the daughter cell or specialized cells. Okay, for example, like muscle cell, red blood cells, nerve cells, okay, heart muscle cells. That's all these cells are came from the stem cell, which is the mother cell. So what is the stem cell? Basically, stem cell is the mother cell. It's the cells which generated all other different type of cells. Okay, so here, what I'm trying to show, what is the difference between the animal stem cell or human stem cell and the plant stem cell. I think this is the question has been confusing most of our friends and the leaders, okay, in the past, okay, when they heard of this plant stem cell and the animal stem cell. So here, coming with a few slides, I would like to elaborate more into more specifically to lead you to understand, okay, what are the differences between the animal stem cell and plant stem cell. Basically, look at the source of the cell. Okay, animal stem cell or human stem cell, okay, it's live animal stem cell. Okay, then it's the major ingredients is the stem cell itself. Okay, so what are the products in the medical field used for bone marrow transplant, cord blood transplantations, and the adipose stem cell transplant. Okay, so that is the live animal stem cell, or what called the live human stem cell. Okay, which extract from our bone marrows. Okay, and grow it from there. Another type of this animal stem cell, we call it the dead animal stem cell. The dead animal stem cell which contain the amino growth factors, animal growth factors, something which you're familiar with the name of EGF, FGF, or PDGF is the growth factors. But the growth factors is from the dead animal cell. So what are the utility of these cells are using in the food industry? Something like sheep placenta, okay, or caring products, healthcare products like sheep placenta, okay, skincare products, okay. And when you talk about the plant stem cell here, okay, the active plant stem cell, what we call through our CMC technology, okay, we are trying to extract, okay, the phytochemicals, okay, from the, you see, that's the difference, is from the live plant stem cell through the CMC technology. So what we get from those of plant stem cell is active component, we call it the phytochemicals, like rare ginsenoside, okay, succomin, okay, lycopene, okay, I give an example. There's many of them, okay, from different type of plants. And then with these active ingredients, okay, we are able to form a different form of drugs, food, and care products. Okay. So here is the table to comparing, okay, the animal stem cell versus the plant stem cell in terms of functions. Okay, so animal stem cell products, okay, we can, in terms of usage, okay, the effectiveness, the active ingredients, the molecular weight, absorption rate, allergenics, and safety. Okay, we understand the animal stem cell are most likely with some similar function with the plant stem cell. But plant stem cell has working in more areas compared with the plant stem, animal stem cell. Okay, why? The reason is because the animal stem cell, what is contained, the active ingredients is purely the growth factors or the hormones. Okay, whereas the plant stem cell, the active compounds are the different type of active ingredients. We call it the polyphenols. The polyphenols. the active compound that we cannot generate it by our body. You see, we cannot generate it by our body. We need to have from the out sources through the plants. It's just like, for example, those of animals you see it's injured in the forest. What they do after the injured, okay, they're instantly they go to looking for some of the herbs or the plants, okay, by taking the plants or chew the plant, and then some of the animals want to apply the plant on the injury area, or taking the plant that is healing the body itself. So those of active compound from the plant are the polyphenols. You see, so the plant stem cell active component, the polyphenols, compared with the animal stem cell, are much more effective in terms of healings, okay, rather than the growing. You look at the molecular weight. The animal stem cells is very big molecules compared with the plant stem cell is very small, okay, and so that determines the animal stem cell has a very low absorption rate compared with a high absorption rate from the plant stem cell. Okay, whereby we understand the animal stem cell have easily to create very high level of allergic compared with the plant stem cell. Okay, and also about safety, because when we talk about animal stem cell, we have a lot of factors to take into considerations. Such as you see whether the cell has been polluted, whether the cell is carry any diseases, whether the cell genetically has any failures. But when we talk to plant stem cell, the plant stem cell doesn't have all these kind of problems compared with the plant stem cell. Okay, so in terms of various styles, and the plant stem cell carries a high security and better, more functions, okay, compared with the plant stem cell. Okay, and we're looking from another perspective is the risk. Okay, the risk, okay, compared with the animal stem cell and plant stem cell. You see, the animal stem cell, here I'm showing to animal stem cell and human stem cell. The animal stem cell are the risk is animal to human infectious diseases such as mad cow diseases. Okay, so how this process of the animal stem cell in the common practices, okay, in the market today, which are collect the plant's placenta. You know, the placenta is the way to is the valve to have a, you know, to provide the nutrients to the baby, where the baby grow inside the placenta. Okay, so the placenta after the placenta basically is we call it the dead animal stem cell. Okay, so after we grinding it, okay, then become a powder form, and then we use this powder form into all type of products. Okay, so basically you understand most common used animal stem cell in the market are basically from the placenta. Okay, the placenta, okay, the physical placenta itself, it contains quite high level of growth factors. Okay, but and which use into add into our any food or skincare, different type of products in the market today. Okay, like their placenta you are familiar with, okay, or a different or sheep placenta, okay, and also some other placenta from different animals. The problem is the animal to human infectious diseases may have some side effect, okay, for people who are using this placenta. Okay, we never know whether are we using the placenta from the animal is safe to use or not. Okay, compared with the human stem cell, okay, which different process. Okay, human stem cell which collecting from the human tissue. You see, some of through the blood, some from the human tissue. Okay, then we're using the cultivation process to grow it Okay, and then what is the risk is because there's a two perspective to looking into it. One, okay,
Some are using the human stem cell from other persons. Okay, so there's a risk that the human to human infectious diseases such the AIDS and AIDS, and the hepatitis B, or other relatively the different human diseases may be contaminated from the stem cell that you took, okay, from other sources, not from yourself. And there's another type is you generated for the stem cell from yourself through your blood and tissues, okay. It's throughout a quite complicated process of purifying and cultivations, okay, and end up you need to be very careful because that human stem cell, even from your own body, okay, they carry very high level of the growing factors, okay, which means that if we may under the risk of cell aging, okay, genes mutations, or we may have some cancer cells in our body. So we need to evaluate before we take it. So the risk is very high. Okay, until today in the whole world, okay, the human stem cell injections or animal stem cell injections is still not as the mainstream of the medical science, okay, by today. It's very rare group, very small percentage of group people, okay, after a stringent test, okay, only able to access into this technology with very high cost and also with a high risk, okay, whereby, okay, the plant stem cell provides a very economically approach to benefit to all the people from the whole world, okay. For the reason is because the collection is the plant stem collection of the plant tissue is very simple, and through the complicated process which the technology on of which we have today, one and only called the CMC technology, we're able to purify and cultivate the plant stem cell through the CMC technology. And then we added the plant stem cell and use the cell with cultured media, okay, which conditional media, okay, and then we extract the polyphenol, okay, the active component from the plant stem cell and use into the products. So basically, there's no risk, okay, be used to infect the people or carry the diseases compared with the human stem cell. And secondly, there's no animal ingredients added. It's purely plant. It's purely polyphenol. The polyphenol from the plant is what our body needed daily, okay, for the healing process, okay. And there also no cell aging, genetically mutation issues. Okay, that's, I hope from this slide and with the earliest two slides, at least we give you some idea, okay, what is stem cell and what are the differences between animal stem cell and the plant stem cell. Okay, and here and just another table to show how the treatment to be, I mean, today, those are the treatments used, okay, compared with the plant stem cell and the animal or human stem cell, okay. So basically the major ingredients, as I mentioned just now, from the embryonic stem cell, which is we call the placenta, or is from the injection the immune cells, okay. You see the embryonic stem cell are mainly growth factors, or some will inject with the immune cells, with natural killer T cells or dendritic cells, okay. And some injection, we call the mesenchymal stem cell, okay, from the adipose stem cell, umbilical cord stem cell, okay. That's are the common human stem cells, okay, we are using in the market, okay, which compared with the CMC ginseng stem cell, okay. The ginseng stem cell what we're using, it contains very high real ginseng polyphenol, which called RG3, RK1, RG5, RH2, and PPD. Okay, then by comparing the improved the immune system, okay, we will see the circle, which means that it has been improved effectively. The red marking the mean effect is to suppress the immune system. Okay, so you can comparing in terms of anti-aging effects, in terms of improved immunity effect, in terms of improved the cardiovascular system effect, and also reduce cancer cells. Okay, you can see or the plant stem cell through the CMC technology, which is very positive. Showing a very positive effects on all these areas. Okay, and then we're trying to understand how the animal grow, the growth factors cause the cancer cell to grow. Okay, this is very important because this is one of the major side effects or the risk that we have may be undertaken during the injections or consumption of the animal stem cell. Okay, you see, basically there's two major ingredients. One is the animal, the basic, okay, animal serum or animal growth factors, EGF or FGF or VEGF. You're adding all these things into a basal medium, okay, like vitamins, minerals, amino acids. Okay, so it grow inside of this medium. Okay, so the normal human cells start growing, and the number will not increase randomly. The cell need to be stimulated by the growth factor to grow. Human stem cells are rich in animal growth factors, so they can grow continuously and are good source of growth factors. But when cancer cells receive foreign growth factors, they grow very quickly. So the above is why the injection of animal stem cells can cause or can be dangerous, okay, for cancer patients, or you are potential cancer groups. Okay, so there are a few ways, okay, like injection of adipose stem cell, injection of umbilical cord stem cell, the sheep placenta injection, or others. You see, all the animal stem cell or the human, we call or the human stem cell. Okay, basically, is from what is called the growth factors, and such a rich of growth factors will stimulate the cell system to growing. Okay, to growing. But you have to bear in mind, not only for the good cell, but for the bad cell or dangerous cell like cancer cell, once you receive these foreign growth factors, it also grew. So that's where the risk came from. That's why today the most of the doctors or the institutional health medical institutions are quite careful address this issue by using this technology into public health sectors. Okay, but the difference between let's look like plant growth factors or plant stem cells. Okay, the plant stem cell is not from growth factors, but it's from the active compound, okay, inside of this plant stem cell. We call the phytochemicals. Okay, the phytochemicals. And here there's another word. Okay, you need to learn and understand. It's called the abdogen. Sorry, just give me 1 second. I just realized my computer battery low. Just 1 second. Let me recharge my laptop. Wow, wonderful. I get it recharged. Okay, so here, what is the plant growth factors or plant stem cell contains is the phytochemical. Okay, what is this phytochemical's function? We come with scientific words, and this words has also been emphasized during the Dr. Ashwin his sharing. We call the abdogen. Okay, abdogen. Abdogen In another layman words, we call it the healing process. It's the healing process. So basically, the plant stem cell carrying a various type of phytochemical which needed by our body system for the purpose of healing. And that healing process cannot be generated from our system by itself. Okay, so that's why you see from the graph, the plant stem cell come with different type of the nutrients, the plant growth factors. Okay, here are the several names. Okay, plant auxin, jambin, okay, cytokine, okay, will not have any effect on the people. This is not a growth factor as over human or animal stem cell. It's a plant stem cell. It doesn't create any sensitivity to our cell by itself. And part of it, another part of the active compound inside the plant stem cell are the phytochemicals. There are many phytochemicals. I list a few here, okay? Phytochemicals like pastelix, ginsenoside, resveratrol. You heard about resveratrol? It's very high antioxidant, okay? Curcumin, lycopene. All these are from different type of herbs, such as from potato, from tomato, from the ginger, okay, from the grape, from ginseng. Okay, and each of these herbs contain its own the phytochemicals. Okay, and these phytochemicals all working with the same function, healing, which in different approaches. Okay, so it has using in widely into healthcare, beauty, and treatment of peoples. Okay, so now how does the plant stem cell helping us? Okay, as I mentioned earlier, okay, the whole process we call the abdogen process or the healing process. So from the plant, okay, we get the motor cell, which is the mother cell, or the plant stem cell, we call the motor cell. From the plant stem cell, okay, we're able to extract the active compound inside of the cell, which is called the phytochemicals. And those are phytochemicals working in such a process as abdogen in order to achieve the objective of cell healing. And that is the process of abdogen. Okay, so the definition of abdogen are the herbal pharmaceutical. Okay, they work to counteract the effect of the stress in the body. Stress cause very real physical changes in the body. You see, this is very important. When our body physically changed, okay, by injuries, okay, by damages from the outside forces, okay, so including harming, okay, endocrine, okay, or some of immune system irregulate or damages, okay, whereby the abdogen have the stimulant properties that can help counter-react, and the most important is healing those harmful effects. Okay, that is very important. That is why, okay, the plant stem cells, it works totally different approach comparing with the human or animal stem cells. Okay, because the content inside of this plant stem cell are those of polyphenol phytochemicals. The phytochemicals working in such approach like abdogen in order to achieve a process of healing, okay, towards the damages, okay, or the harming of our body system. So up to now, I think it's come quite clear to answer another questions to our members is that, okay, how you distinguish between IM laser and CV8. You see, IM laser basically is the energy from the source of the light through the laser to penetrate, okay, in order to stimulate during that 650 nanometer the spectrum, they're able to stimulate our cell that to generate as much of the ATP. I think most of you understand ATP is energy. The energy to sustain the cell, to make it working very efficiently, okay? But if, let's say, when the body condition change or be harmed, okay, by some certain reasons or whatever, the environmental factors or the forces, okay? So here, the CV8 play a very significant role here by providing that sufficient of the phytochemicals, the best phytochemicals, okay, in order to achieve the purpose of abdogen, the healing process. So basically, CV8 is for healing. M laser is for regenerated, to in charge the energy, the energy to the body. So this product are the best matching products. And some of our leaders call it the king and the queen. I see this is a very good example, okay, for you to have a better understanding, okay, why we're creating such a products, okay. And here is a diagram, okay, and shows how this abdogen, okay, in terms of phytochemical, okay, to working in our body system, okay. So most powerful herb with strongest absorption character is what? It's well calling ginseng, okay. So see the ginseng, the phytochemical through absorption, okay, and go into a body system, okay. It helps in various of perspectives, okay. So the CMC technology today we are leveraging or we are partnered with, okay, is the best absorption from the one and only CMC plant stem cell technology, okay. Because today, how, the second question is how you try to reach these phytochemicals. The phytochemicals is coming from the mother cell, the plant stem cell. How you get access to the plant stem cell until the whole world realized this technology called CMC and published, okay, at the Natural Biotechnology magazine by 2010, which is 11 years ago, November 11th, okay? So at the volume 28, on the cover of this magazine, the one of the most popular and famous science technology in the biotechnology, you see, it's the CMC. It's cultural cambio meristematic cell, source of plant natural products. From this technology has been published from the day of 2010. The world has been welcomed the true and real definition of plant stem cell. Okay. Why before the CMC has been raised to the world? Okay. Okay, you can do a comparison. Before that, I call the DDC. The DDC basically is just a natural plant cell. It's not the stem cell. It's the plant damaged cell. It called because plant have this self a healing process. You see the trees, the leaves once it's damaged, it grow back. So most of the cells is the plant cell. They call the DDC. Then you compare the ginseng, the kingo, and the tomato on the top of ABC, and the lower is the DDC. You see, the condition is totally different. And another example here to differentiate in the cell viability, okay, the plant stem cell and immortal cell on the top is CMC. You see, at 0 months, at the first month and 22 months, the CMC technology attract the plant stem cells stay on very stable condition. Okay, visually you can identify. But look at the DDC from the month 0, month 1, month 22. The condition has been changed dramatically in terms of colors. Okay. And another way of comparing the DDC and CMC is differentiate in the antioxidant amount. Okay. CMC is the plant stem cell, it's a mother cell. It's a mother cell, it's the parent cell. It contains the highest antioxidant level compared with the DDC, which is the plant cell. You see, when we dropped, okay, the hydrogen peroxide, okay, which is very high oxidant property. Okay, the CMC reacting, you see, very on the left side, this very strong reaction from the CMC comparing the DDC. What does it show? It shows that the CMC carry a high level of antioxidant characters. So when they reach the oxidants, okay, property, so they react very fast, and the reaction is huge compared with the low reaction is a DDC, which is carry very low level of antioxidant properties. So the uniqueness of the CMC plant stem cell technology, it gives us what? Number one, immortal cell, which is the plant stem cell. Number two, standardizations. Okay, that is a very important, okay, factors, okay, or the breakthrough, okay, the breakthrough in the biotechnology today, or in botanical world. Okay, why this is so important? I give an example, okay, ginseng, or a simple example, apple. Okay, you see, every year, or the grape, or the apple, every year, okay, the water level is the rain level is different. The sunshine level is different because it's all natural. You cannot control. We cannot control it. Okay, so different level of water, watering, and different level of sunshine, which determines, or different level of the wind, it's identify all the herbs or the fruit. Okay, every year there varies from different years. Okay, how should I describe? Okay, put it this way. Okay, like this year the apple is more sweet compared with the last year, okay, or the year before. Why? Because this year have more water falling during the growing season, and then during the fruiting season they have very strong sunshine, able to generate enough of the sugar to make the apple become very sweet. But maybe last year there's less rain during the growing period, and then during the fruiting period there's too much of raining, so the sugar level will drop. Means all the plants, herbs will be different year to year because it's natural. Okay, so that's why that also affect the level of the active component inside of the plant. So that's why you see, even like ginseng or all kind of herbs, all facing the same problem when we talk about the traditional Chinese medicine or all kind of herbal medicine in the botanical world, is how you standardize it. You see, most today's technology, they talking about the standardization based on the percentage of the component. But you have to understand that is only stop at which level? At the herbal cells, at the plant cells. But today, with the CMC technology, we're able to standardize at which level? At the phytochemical level, as the component, really the active component inside of the plant stem cell. That level of standardization provides what? The standardization of effectiveness, the standardization of the safety, and the standardization of the efficacy. That is very important. That's narrow down the gap between the drugs and the herbal products. Because one of the major challenges of the herbal products is what? Is standardization, because you cannot standardize all the natural properties through CMC technology. That is the breakthrough, okay, for the entire botanical technical world, okay? So the third thing is the potency, okay? So after you understand the importance of the standardization, then you understand the potency naturally, because you know how many percentage or how many units active compound you really put into each of packet of the product or capsule of the products. That's a very stable and controllable level of potency, okay, in terms of productions, okay. And because of the standardization, because of potency, which gives the product a very strong stability, that these four advantages, okay, the uniqueness, are all benefited from where? From the CMC technology, and the only plant stem cell technology in the world today, okay? So the plant stem cell technology provides the best efficacy and adhesions. Do you agree with that? Yes, because, okay, this CMC technology is the only technology able to attract and grow the plant stem cell, the mother cell, and with the best plant stem cell properties inside, which able to provide you the best efficacy of adhesion or the healing process. Does that make sense to you now? Why it's so important? Okay, to let you to understand, okay, what is the technology to play the role today? Okay, you see, in the 50 years ago or 500 years ago, okay, when we talk about herbs or herbal technologies, okay, each of innovation in terms of technology leads, okay, a new products, a better products. That's all benefit from the evolution of the technology. And so lucky we have today, since 2010, the world has been realized this new technology, the breakthrough in the botanical world called the CMC, the first and only plant stem cell technology. And today, we're able to use it, okay, into our product CV8. And here, the second thing, when we understand the technology so well, and we understand the differentiator between the plant stem cell and the animal stem cell. Okay, so the plant stem cell is for the healing process. Tell me, what is the best plant among all other plants on this planet? Okay, which give you the best healing process? Of course, it's the wild ginseng. Okay, because it has been discovered, used from 5,000 years ago until today. It's the most well-known in terms of healing and healthy improvement effects. Okay, and it's also as the royal health tonic of the empire of China, Korea, Japan, of the whole world, of the Asians, because we all, and today there's more than tens of thousands of journals has been proven the wild ginseng, okay, is the king of the herbs. That's why we are taking the best, we are using the best technology to attract and abstract the best herb stem cell in order to achieve the best effect of healing. So one bioreactor today, as what you visit in Korea, equivalent to 75,000 of roots of wild ginseng in terms of what? In terms of the phytochemicals. We call here, it's called the rare ginsenoside. It's not ginsenoside, okay? It's the rare ginsenoside from the wild ginseng. It's Rg3 plus Rh2 plus Rg5 content, okay? So that's how I mentioned that through the CMC technology, we're able to standardize, okay, that level of concentration of the phytochemicals, the plant stem cell properties, okay, through the technology. Okay, that is the first in the history first in the human histories, okay. CV8. CV8 is the only natural plant stem cell formulations from the CVMGR for cell healing. You see, today the CV8 is not, today the CV8, we understand CV8 is not just the product of itself of the plant stem cell, because the plant stem cell is, the works as a whole, okay, you need a formulations. It's like 1 + 1 is more than 3. Why? Because with this such a formulations, okay, the formulations from the CVMGR, the cell vitality, okay, molecular genetic lab research center, okay, it allows us to provide the market the best level of healings. From where? From ginseng, the wild ginseng stem cell. Through what? Through the formulations, through the Cibaton, through the king of berries, through the pomegranate. Okay, why? Because all these fruits play a different significant roles, okay, to try to preserve the best bioavailability, for the plant stem cell of ginseng stem cell. That's why to enhancing the special delivery system, or we call it increase the best of we call the abductions, okay, the healing process, or in terms of absorptions, in terms of healings, through all this formula. So CV8 is not just plant stem cell from the wild ginseng of 80 years wild ginseng. The CV8 is more than that. It's far more than that. Why? Because it's the best formula to bring this CMC to benefit into our body system to achieve the purpose of healing. Okay, so what is the response from scientific perspective? Means after we taking the CV8, okay, look, first of all, okay, longevity markers, telomeres, okay, the countdown time of human cell is from where? From the length of the telomeres, okay, which is called the cell aging, okay. So from the research has been proven that maintaining the length of telomeres leads to maintaining the youth and prolonging the cell life. Okay, that has been proven. Okay, now with wild ginseng plant stem cell, it has been shown in the papers, journals, okay, studies, the wild ginseng ginsengnocyte or rare ginsengnocyte from the wild ginseng could inhibit, okay, the shortening of the telomeres induced by the aging stress, okay? And then what? The life prolonged potential of the wild ginseng is proven, okay? The ginsengnocyte of wild ginseng could increase the expression of longevity genes, okay? That also is from another journals, okay? It's been published in 2014, okay? From the physical response, you see, not from scientific, from physical response, how does it benefit our body system? Okay, from the ginseng stem cell through the CV8 formulation, you're able to tell, okay, it helps more than 21 type areas of the health issues. Okay, and through the continuous study on the wild ginseng and the ginsengnocyte, okay, with various of the efficacies, okay, there are more than 47,000, okay, 47,000 published papers on the wild ginseng and ginsengnocyte. In terms of showing the immune enhancement, bone marrow cell proliferations, okay, with and without, okay, and also immune enhancement, okay. And in terms of showing the NK cell, okay, the natural killer cells, okay, with the CMC technology, wild ginseng stem cell, you see there's such huge jump in on the right bar compared to the control groups. Okay, the difference is before and with and without using the CMC wild ginseng stem cell. Okay, the numbers of natural killer cell has been the activity of the natural killer cells. You see the differences. And another perspective looking at the immune enhancement is through the lymph node cell proliferations. Okay, you can see the control groups which is without using it, and with a group that we're using the CMC1 and CMC2, you can see, okay, wild ginseng CMC treatment significantly increasing the lymph node, okay, activities. The lymph node act as the filters or the traps for the foreign particles and are important in the proper function of the immune system. Okay, antiplatelet acid, okay, compared with wild ginseng stem cell or with other aspirins or ginkgo extract, you can see, okay, the inhibitions, wild ginseng CMC show a blood circulation improvement effect, having a higher antiplatelet effect than any drugs we know. The best is aspirin or the ginkgo extract. That's for how this CMC wild ginseng stem cell, okay, works on the perspective of the blood circulation improvements, liver protections, administrating the wild ginseng CMC to high-fat diet fed meats, the rat, okay, suppress the lipid accumulations, resulting the liver protective effects, which is true. Later on, with the testimony I want to share with you, the CV8 show a tremendous effect on the liver for the liver protections, okay? And also, you can able to, here I have more, okay? From all the journals today have been published in the world, okay, you can see it's anti-cancer, blood circulations, blood glucose regulations, anti-HIV, immune enhancement, antioxidant, anti-aging. Okay, now each of sachet of a CV8. Every serve of CV8, it contains 66 mg per liter, okay, of ginseng, real ginsenoside. Okay, that is one, we are the, so far the highest in the market, okay, as preserved, the content or preserved of ginsenoside, real ginsenoside. Okay, that's how the CMC, as I mentioned, the uniqueness of CMC to give us that kind of standardization, potency, and the stability, okay, in terms of the content of the real ginseng stem cell, preserved into all the civatron and other berries. And remember, okay, this report is from our factory plant Intelligent Development Korea Limited in Korea. Okay, which means what? Every single pouch of every preserve, okay, of these products, okay, is manufacturing from or originally the factory in Korea. Ventures, okay, has signed a research and development agreement with the Plantel through the CVMGR Institute to come with a formula. But where do we manufacture? We manufacturing from the plantation where they extract the plant stem cell. Ventures is not importing the material and feeding somewhere else because we don't have that technology. So that's why, okay, to give you that level of the healings from through the real ginseng, okay, we're manufacturing in Korea. And here I would like to share some testimony with you, okay. There's a lady, okay, who had a liver cancer, okay. After the liver cancer, the patient has the we call the undergoing the minor invasive surgery, okay, remove of 2 limbs, okay. 3 limbs in her body are yet to be removed. The doctor recommend her for liver transplantations, okay. Her stamina was very poor and easy fatigue, very easy to sick. But after using 5 days, 15 days, and 30 days, there are significant improvement into their physical body conditions. It's really impressive, but you see, they only use, okay, 1 sachet a day, per time, and 2 sachets a day for 1 month's usage. That's a huge improvement. The menstrual status was good, sleeping is better. Okay, that's the medical test report, okay, before and after. Okay, this is the male cases, okay, improve the liver diseases, okay. And this gentleman has went for a body check in 2018. The transformation index was 92. Abnormal blood lipid and the blood flow. High cholesterol, dry as, okay, cataract. decreased vision, dual complexions, also easy tire fatigue, high risk of contracting cardiovascular and the liver diseases. All these are due with a poor sleep quality over years, excessive drinking, poor diet, and long-term socializing. Okay, so after using 4 months, okay, you can see the transmission index dropped to 40.9, which is nearly half than before. Okay, the entire body condition has been improved significantly. By how many? 2 times per day, means 2 sachets per day after 4 months. Okay, another improved liver diseases. Okay, you see this before and after. The index showing this the best ever in the last 10 years. And it has using every time 2 sachets, and 2 times they means 4 sachets a day. 4 sachets a day. After 4 boxes, only after 4 boxes, he do a test on his liver functions. He also shocked. He's showing such good improvement in terms of their liver index. Okay, another case. Okay, also using 4 sachets per day after 2 months. Okay. This guy has a liver cirrhosis. Okay. For many years, easy fatigue, poor appetite, easy swell, and dual complexions. Okay. Cancer case. Okay. There's a cancer patient with a poor appetite, weak physical strength, easily fatigued, weight loss, several swollen legs, walking more than a dozen steps will cause a poor sleep. Okay, because very, very weak. Okay, so after using CV8, okay, using also 4 sachets a day, twice daily, total 4 sachets a day. Okay, with this 51 years old cancer patient, after 4 boxes, has shown a significant improvement, and then even the cancer cell index also dropped. Okay, a 74 years old female cancer patient. Okay, he has the high blood pressure up to 210. Okay, so he used also two in the morning, 2 at the night. After 3 days, okay, his blood pressure is stabilized. He feels much improved. This one is for lung cancer. This is stage 2 radiotherapy, hair loss, okay, frequent nausea and vomiting, poor appetite. You see, this is a particular case I would like to share with all of you, okay. CV8 have a very strong antioxidant and healing process, healing effectiveness, especially particular for those of people during the radiotherapy and the chemotherapy. Okay, today the research has been shown 90%, 85 to 90% of people who dead caused by the cancer, eventually not the cancer itself, they are dead due to, okay, the symptom during or after the radiotherapy or chemotherapy. The immune system is so low, and they have to get an infection from other diseases, and then they're dead. Okay, eventually they are dead. It's not because cancer, because the radio and the chemotherapy, 90% of them. So how you maintain? Because the radio and the chemotherapy, it kills all the good cell and bad cell. So here, during these treatments, okay, please using CV8. Strongly recommended CV8. Okay, recommended CV8. It's not only to provide you abdomen, the healings, okay, it also gives you a tremendous resistance into the damage of the cell through the radio and the chemotherapies. Okay, so here is a very good example. They use 4 sachets daily, 30 days, from the first 10 days. Then the second 10 days and third 10 days, okay, they take 1 time each and 3 times a day, means 3 sachets per day. Okay, you can show the improvements. Okay, so please go and share with the friend of you who are suffering into this kind of symptom during the radiotherapy and chemotherapy. Okay, I emphasize again, during the radio and chemotherapies, or after for recovery. Okay, there are hyperlipidemic cases with hypertension. Okay, or they call the hyperlipid. Hyperlipid means high cholesterol. The triglyceride. Okay, triglyceride. And also the total cholesterol is very high. The HDL, the LDL is high. Metabolic in the left abnomens and pelvis. The malignant tumors is in the right kidney. Okay, so he used 3 times a day, every time 2 sachets, means 6 sachets daily for 2 months. For 2 months, they did a PET CT scan. Okay, the metabolic has been disappeared extensively. Okay, that's a report before and after. This is a case that we done in China because when we conduct with the CVMGR, the research institute, which is we call it the NGO in China. That's as before they come with the formula that's done a lot of trials. Okay, a lot of trials with the testimonials, and all these testimonial trials come with a report. So now another cases is invigorating vitality. Okay, so this is a 94 years old. Okay, 94 years old lady. Okay, he lost consciousness. Okay, intermittently since 13 August 2019. Okay, this is a miracle. Okay, this is a miracle. They take how many? They take 6 sachets a day for 15 days. Okay. So remember I mentioned just now, the CV8 is very strong in what? To antioxidant and what? For increasing the impact of your longevity, the what we call it, the telomerase. Okay, the telomerase. So especially good for elderly. Okay, my personal testimonial. Okay, here are more testimonials. My personal testimonial. Okay, because I don't have time to use laser also very frequently because I'm quite busy here and there as a young man. I have meetings, very active, here and there. So sometimes I forgot to bring, or sometimes I forgot to charge it. But after I have a CVA, it's much easier for me. I can just have a 2 sachets in the daily at night or in the morning, whichever. Okay, it's easier for me. So there are a few things. Number one, the first 2 days after taking CVA, okay, my sleep. Oh, I tell you, fantastic. After I take CVA, my sleep is soundly. The beautiful is next morning when I wake up, very fresh. You see, now I'm 40 years old. This coming to 40 years old. Okay. Last time I was young, 20, 30, I don't understand the uncle and auntie say they don't have the chi. They say they don't have the chi. I said, what is chi? I don't need the chi. I'm so strong, I don't need the chi. And now I realize, okay, if with or without the chi, it's something missing in your body. You feel so down, so negative. You don't feel, active, something wrong in your body. It cannot describe, but you know the feeling there it is. But after having CV8, I've known this problem. My hair, I used to cut, okay, every once or months, okay, or every 3 weeks. Now, after having CV8, 10 days. 10 days, I need to cut my hair because it grows too fast. And then my nails grow too fast after I taking CV8. Especially after I drink, sometimes, you know, I go entertain, I have young men go out, okay, drink, entertain, alcohol. So no matter how drunk I take 2 or 3 sachets right after, right before I sleep. Next morning when I wake up, zero hangover. Zero hangover, trust me. Yeah. For take, you see, there are so many cases. I think these cases, later on, I will share this presentation with you, then you can read it, okay? Improve the sleeping quality. You see, as I mentioned, improve sleep quality, okay? Yeah. How fast? Only 7 days, okay? The second day after you take it, same like me, okay? It sleeps so well, okay? Why it's important, okay, for sign of sleep? Okay, I remember some of the members and leaders told me, okay, there's some products are very good. Okay, after they take it, other products, I'm not comparing here, but I'm trying to let you understand something. Okay, you identify what is most benefit to our body system. Something you take, you feel more energetic, or something you take, you feel more sleepy. Which is better? Eventually, the sleepy is showing, is implied what? It's implied the body turn into healing process. The most 89% or 95% of healing process done during sleeping. You see, so CV8, after you take the first day, second day, most of people showing a very significant improvement in the sleeping quality, showing what? It shows that the body start to healing, endogenous healing process. You compare, you give you something to make you energetic, it's so simple. There's so many simple ingredients like even high sugar or high energy level of content or high vitamins. It can keep you very fresh and alert. But that is consumed. It's consume your energy. It consumes your body. It not replenish. We need a replenish. We need a healing. It's just like a bank account. You cannot keep on withdraw. You need to bank in. You see. So that is very important. Okay, it's very hard to find a product to keep you sleep, rather than to find a product easier to make you fresh. I hope you understand this. It's very important. Oh, improving sexual ability. Okay, I have one of the cases in Malaysia. This is a doctor president of this one of the largest TCM clinic in Malaysia. Okay, this Professor Professor Cao. He's 46 years old. Okay, he never used amylaser before. He take a CV8. The second day, two sachets daily. The third day morning when he wake up, he called me, John, I have this morning erectile feelings, you know. I don't have it for many, many years. Now I come back. Wow, your product is amazing. Okay, this is a local case I want to share with you. Okay, hair loss, lung and trachea diseases. CV8 is very good for lung. It's very good for liver and lung. So which means what? It's very good for COVID-19. Lately, I just collect another cases in KL. One of my Dadu friend, kena the COVID-19. Okay, so I let him to use 4 sachets daily. He discharged from hospital in 4 days. Before he discharged, he do his past motion, urine, and the blood test. 3 tests showing free COVID virus. 4 days only. 4 days. His age is 59, 60 years old. 60 years old. You see, this is the recently I just got the new cases. Okay, these are the news, the breaking news for when the CMC technology has been came to the world. Okay, it's all the magazines, news, okay, talking about this technology. Okay, the magazine and the news. University Edinburgh is one of the famous university in UK. Okay, especially in their medical school. It's one of the famous medical school in the whole world. Okay, and in the School of Biological Science, okay, you see, it has showing that plant stem cell could fruitful source of low-cost cancer drugs by the year of 2010. It published on the website of the university because the Edinburgh University is one of the partner university with this technology, with the plant cell. Even you can find this technology in the Discovery Channel, the world's largest broadcasting channel, 380 million viewers, 40 languages, over 180 countries. Okay, May 2010, broadcast in 30 countries for this technology. Our patent, okay, why we call ourselves the one and only plant stem technology? Because of this. We are full licensing, we are full patent coverage by all the patents, 64 patents worldwide, who allows us and give us the priority and the privilege to claim we are the one and only plant stem cell technology. Others, apple stem cell, whatever stem cell, they all call what? They all call plant cells. Plant cells. We are the one and only plant stem cell technology in the whole world. Okay, this is our award. Okay, award of commemorate the exporting company with the export performances of the year. Event sponsored Korean Institute of Achievement of Technology, organized by the Korean IP Office or Korean Inventor Promotion Associations. Okay. Ministry of Knowledge, Knowledge and Economy of Korea Institute Advancement of Technology. This is all over certificate in manufacturing or research. Technology eventually has collaboration with University of Edinburgh. And this is our lovely research team from Korea, okay, for the Plant Stem Cell Institute, okay. That's why they are very happy, able to support us with their technology through our CV8. And thank you very much for my share today.
Okay, okay, thank you, John, for this wonderful presentation. I'm sure through John's presentation, you have understand more about the stem cell and things like that. What is so special about our CV8? Now it's time to open for Q&A section. Now, if you do have any question, please feel free to ask now. You can either raise up your hand, or I can unmute you, or you can place your question into the chat, and John will be there to answer your questions. Any questions? Now we are open for Q&A. Let me see.
Can you see me? I'm trying to
Anthony, yes.
camera just now.
Yes, good evening, Andrew.
Good evening.
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yeah, I got two questions. One, okay, is how can I help a brain cancer patient with CV8?
Okay.
Okay. Number two is John was talking about healing. How can CV8 heals the eczema problem? You know, because the eczema has sort of exploded around all over the body.
Okay.
These two
Yes.
questions. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Anthony, for your questions.
Thanks a lot, John.
Thank you for participants. Okay, my experience. Okay, number one for the cancer cases. Okay, for brain cancer, may I know which stage he is? Which stage he is? Can you hear me, Anthony? Can you hear me? Which stage?
Anthony? Anthony?
I think mute.
Yes.
Mute. Yeah.
Can you let John know what stage is it?
I won't really know exactly what stage because they didn't tell me what stage. But
Okay,
I
it's male or
would
female?
believe
It's a male or female? It's okay. It's a male or female?
female.
Okay.
Should be around early 40s.
Well, early 40s, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, because for brain tumor is quite different from others, you know, because it's spread very fast. It spread very fast. You need to understand which stage she is. But I mean, if let's say the patients or the families would like to take a try on all products, okay. I mean, in general, I recommend, okay, at her stage, she take 4 to 6 sachets per day.
Two each time, 3 times a day?
2 times.
2 times.
Empty
Okay.
stomach. Empty stomach. Okay.
4
to 6 sachets per day means 2 sachets per time, 2 to 3 sachets per time.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'm not sure. Also, you also need to find out, okay, Anthony, whether he is under the chemo or radiotherapy, any of this, or they are already after the therapy, which stage she is, stage 2, 3, or the final stage. What are the symptoms that he is facing?
I cannot answer that, but
no,
I do know that.
what I need you to help me to find out. You're going to find out.
Okay.
Okay. So you find out all this. Okay. So let's say if you can provide this information to our company, okay, and let us to assess it. If the all the information after we assess it, we see maybe we can help her, okay, by give her some free products, let her to try and become our testimonial. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So another case is for the this is for the skin problems. Okay. So the skin problem you mentioned just now is
sorry, Anthony,
psoriasis.
is it eczema or
eczema, not psoriasis,
Alzheimer?
Eczema.
So is it eczema? Okay, skin problem. Sorry, John.
Yeah, eczema. Yeah, eczema. Okay, so it's not psoriasis. Eczema basically is we call the irregular immune system problem. It's not a skin problem. It's not a skin disease. It's an immune disease. Okay, it's immunity in regulate. So you need to suppress it, okay, in certain way. So CV8 able to is showing a very good trial on immune performance by surprise overactive immune system performance. Okay, so I like here for them. I think you take 3 sachets a day, 3 times.
Okay.
How old is the patient or the subject?
70 plus.
Oh, 70 plus.
70
you need to
plus.
and you need to find out the history, the patient's history, how long he has been had this the eczema problem. You know, if there's more than 20 years, okay.
Actually, John, it is myself. I'm having that problem.
Oh, sorry. How long you has the how long he has been suffering from this.
Okay, what actually happened was I didn't have this problem, not to this extent. All right. I had asthma in my earlier days, about 30 over years ago, and off and on got very slight eczema, very slight, okay, on my hands, okay.
Oh,
But
hand.
this time, I do not know whether it's the work of the IM laser, which I started using in just around Christmas, all right. So until now, it's 4 months.
Okay.
Eczema came out about 2 over months ago. I do not know whether it's because I took the Fortico that is allergic,
Oh,
or
you are not, if you have eczema, try to not using the potato.
I didn't have that at that time. See, so I
Okay.
tried. I do not know whether that one triggers it or not, but
No,
I
no,
think it could be.
your eczema case not suitable for potato. One thing
Uh-huh.
you need to bear in mind. Number one. Number two. Okay. You see, your case of eczema is not that it's related to your immune system.
Yes.
It only came back when you feel stress, especially stress, pressure, lack of sleep, or your immune is low. Your eczema come back. So when your body condition become more stabilized, then the sign of eczema will be disappear for a while. Okay, that's why it's coming on and off. Because this is very related to your immune system. Okay, you use AM laser. Okay, no harm, no problem. But I suggest you use AM laser plus CV8. Okay, yourself taking a 3 sachet a day, one morning, one noon, and one night. Okay, you try 2 weeks.
Okay.
Okay, try 2 weeks. Okay, now
And-
no non-alcohol. Huh? Are you taking alcohol or not?
Off and on.
Stop it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you got to stop it, Anthony. You cannot take alcohol when you have eczema. Okay.
All right.
You can
Anthony,
take
make
it after your
sure,
recovery. Okay.
Anthony, make sure you also drink sufficient water. Make sure you also drink sufficient water as well.
Okay.
Yes,
So-
that is enough.
So okay. So I hope I think the answer is good for you, Anthony. Okay.
Thanks a lot, John.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot. Okay.
Any other
Okay.
questions?
Yes, there is one question from the chat itself. James was asking if he drinks one or two sachet per day of CV8, should they drink with empty stomach or after food?
Okay. So you can drink with an empty stomach, no problem. I think no problem. After food is better because I always so for absorption perspective, either in the morning empty stomach or 1.5 hours after food, after meal. Okay. If you worry that it will disturb your sleep, there's sometimes a very minority people are feel sensitive after taking the anything. Even drink water also cannot sleep. Okay, this is the particular character of the body. Okay, showing a very rare percentage of people. Okay, so that for this you can use 1.5 hours after your dinner meal or early morning empty stomach. Okay, here I need to emphasize another thing. You see, the CV8, the pH is 4.8, or CV8 pH is 4.8. It's acidic. Okay, but just like a vinegar, when you go into your body, into your blood, it turns alkaline. The whole process called the alkalinity means the alkaline the body system. Okay, but for people who have a gastric problem, when the acid going in, especially in the morning, it triggers a hot flush or very uncomfortable stomach pain. So for this group, people what you do is, okay, you put the CVA, okay, into 150 ml or 200 ml water. normal temperature water, room temperature water will do. You mix it, you drink it. After you drink 1 week, your stomach condition also getting improved. Okay, that's resolve the problem. Some of the cases I heard is having something like that. Okay. Another question?
Yes. KL people claim that American ginseng is the best. Where or how can I testify our
Okay.
80 years old Korean ginseng is the best?
Okay, Joe, it's a Mr. Joe, Mr. Dan, Joe Dan. Okay, I think you can go online and do a little bit research and study. Okay, you understand the content of American ginseng and the Korean ginseng or Chinese or China ginseng, Korean ginseng is two totally different things. Okay, two totally different things. In terms of the phytochemical content in the American ginseng and the Korean ginseng, also totally different. Okay, so far, the most journals has been proven in terms of healing efficacy. Okay, the healing efficacy. Okay, through the Korean ginseng. American ginseng is be cooling. Okay, and American ginseng, the top of the year of grower is only very fast, very short year. I think 2-3 years. So you see the active compound inside of American ginseng and the active compound inside the Korean ginseng is totally different. So this you cannot compare, even though they have a name of ginseng, but eventually it's two different things. Okay.
Yes,
So
John, can I help to elaborate further on this? Okay, the American ginseng only contains about 17 to 18 types of ginsenoside, which is beneficial to human being. While the Korean ginseng, it is through the research, it is proven that the Korean ginseng actually contains the most ginsenoside. If you compare it with even Japanese ginseng or Chinese ginseng, it is proven that the Korean ginseng itself, at least it contains 33 to 36 type of ginsenoside, which is almost double as American ginseng. The only benefit of American ginseng is that, like what John has said, it does not have a heaty effect. That's the only thing. Yeah. So in the Korean ginseng is actually called the Phanex ginseng. It's the other type of ginseng. So it is proven in through the research. You can see a lot of research done online, and you can search the difference. Okay, Joe. Yeah, John.
so
sorry, pass back to you.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you for the explanations. So I hope that we answer your question well, and I also personally I think just do a little bit online research, you understand much better. Okay, just key in the difference between Korean ginseng and American ginseng, able to tell. So if you say KL people claims, then I have no much to comment on that. Okay, everyone can claim something good. Okay, depends on what purpose. Okay, so any other questions here?
Any more questions? If no, then I don't see any questions coming anymore or any hands.
I think there's some questions early. No, Andrew, there's some questions early. You throw up. Yeah, you throw up the. I think it's today, is it? Or
no,
maybe
I think that is
that's the history.
Last week one.
Okay.
Last week one.
Sorry.
Okay, there's someone putting out the hand. Excuse me.
Yeah, sure.
Trisa Lee. Okay, Trisa Lee. Okay. Teresa. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I always feel like bone aching after taking CV8. Why?
You have bone aching after taking CV8. Okay. How many sachets you take?
One
Person.
One
sachet.
per day.
One per
Yes.
day. What kind of, can you describe a little bit on the pain? Because you see, somewhat a muscle pain, muscle pain. You saw is bone ache. It's like sour pain or very like pinch, or how can you describe a little bit more? So I try to
like-
understand. Yeah.
Just like feel uncomfortable on the legs.
Oh, the legs, is it particular on the legs? Is it the knee? Am I right on the knees? On the knee?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the knee, right? If you see if the pain is from the muscle, and which side of muscle is reflect different problems. Okay, if the knee, okay, before you're taking CV8, by the way, madam, may I know how young you are?
I'm going to be 70.
70, 70, Jacqueline. Okay, 70. So, okay, before you taking CV, you have any knee problems? Okay, something like let me see, something like how should I you have a rheumatism,
Sorry?
Injuries, arthritis,
you have any
No.
rheumatoid arthritis. No, you have any injuries or things like that?
Actually, none.
Rheumatism.
you don't have any of these problems, only feel the knee pain, is it?
Yeah.
One stretch daily.
Yeah.
Okay, are you walking a lot?
Yes.
Jacqueline,
I
you used to walk a lot, is it?
half an hour per day.
Half an hour today, is it? Okay, how long you use the CV already? May I know how long you use CV already?
Months already.
Sorry, I cannot hear you. Sorry, I lost you. How many days?
A few months.
Few months. You use CV for few months. Okay, one per day. And the pain is this from the day you start to using CV until now.
Off and on actually.
Oh, no. Are you using IM laser?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So are you using IM laser on the pin area?
Sorry?
Are you using the IM laser on the pin area, the knee also?
Target, you mean?
Yeah, target treatment, yes.
Sometimes, yes.
Oh, okay. I will tell you this, okay. If there's the pain is like numbness pain, sour pain, or pinch, what kind of pain? Can you describe a little bit?
Sour pain.
Sour pain, is it? Okay. Sour pain is not the bone, it's the tendons and the muscle. Okay. If it's bearable, unbearable.
Bearable.
Is it bearable? Okay. So you are quite confident is that after CVA you have that symptom, right?
Yes. A few
Okay.
times already.
Few times already. So okay, this
Stop
case
taking.
it happened before. This case has happened before. This case not only happened for you, but only for there are two cases. One for CVA, another for IM laser. Okay, another for IM laser. So there's a lady that who using after using he hacking. He do a lot of hacking. Okay. So after also 60 something. After using IM laser, the first week he feel very fresh, very good. Then he go do more hiking, and then because you see the body when you come to aging, okay, so that your body generated the healing process is slowed down. So the moment for her case, after she take the IM laser, okay, of course the citric acid in the body accumulated. Because the body generates so much energy, they give you feel very fresh. You keep on trying. Okay, I'm getting stronger. I want to try. That's for her. Okay, but the body accumulates a lot of citric acid. Means that citric acid is the pain, cause the pain. And then hours after the first week, she feels so much painful. The pain come from like the knee and the back, even from the back. Okay, and he's thinking there's the bone pain, but eventually there's the muscle pain. The muscle pain, because when you come to age that your citric acid aggregated in the body that it cannot be resolved, is absorbed quickly. Okay, so especially during this process of healing, okay, I strongly recommend you reduce a level of exercise. But for your case, okay, it's different because you walk slow 30 minutes a day, right? Regular.
Half an hour.
Okay. Half an hour, it means, okay, trust me, this is a very common healing crisis. Like another case of the a subject who taking a CV8, okay, after he taking it's a male, okay, taking about 1 month, okay, if you have a pain on the knees, especially on the ankle for the foot, because he has injured that before 30, 40 years ago. Okay, 30, 40 years ago, but he thought he's recovered. Okay, but after taking CV8 2-3 days, he feel the pain come back, but it's bearable, but very uncomfortable. It's bearable on and off. So after consult us, taking another 2-3 weeks, the pain slowly disappeared. Of course, he also using IM laser. Okay, so okay, my recommendation is because okay, to me the pain is not something very severe. To me, it's if the sour pain, like there is no numbness or no pinch or no other very severe pain. Okay, it's not from the bone itself. Okay, it's from the tendons and the muscle. Okay, so what you can do is if you feel that to me, I can strongly I can quite confidently say it's not caused by the CV8. It's not caused by CV8. Yeah. Okay, because CV is helping the immune system, is healing. It doesn't create that kind of okay. What you can do is you can try to using IM laser. Okay, you can using the CV8. Okay, and you try to increasing the CV8 2 sachet a day, and do a target treatment for IM laser, and you stop walking for 1 or 2 days time. Try it, and if anything, you call me personally. Okay, you call the company and they will direct me. No problem. I hope I can help you in this. Okay, but one thing for sure, don't worry, this is not caused by the CV8. It definitely not. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you. Any other questions here? How many of us here in the group? 33 of us.
Any more questions?
Okay, I have a question for all of you. If you don't have a question here, okay. I want to know whether today's sharing, okay, when we come to the end, okay, how you feel about today's sharing. I mean, is that give you a better understanding about in terms of product positioning, in terms of the technology advancement, or in terms of product information? Okay, how you feel? I mean, you can give me some response on that. I'd be very grateful, because now, you know, in the past few months when we do the soft launching, we face all kind of problem. Or members or leaders of customers, we don't know what is CV8 for, how to use it. They don't understand what is different from CV and other products. Okay, why CV is so expensive, how CV works, don't feel anything, all kind of problems. Okay, then we'll come back. We are as management, we also do a evaluation. We're doing a product review with all the top leaders, and we find out there's some problem. That's why I come with a new set of training material or product material. I hope this version, I don't know, maybe this is not good for some of you, or maybe it's not clear enough. Please feel free to give me some response that can make us getting better and better. You see, all the purpose is trying to, the company is trying to service you, trying to let you to understand the products, trying to let you to benefit from this product, and also hope you can help your friends or through the products, you know, in order to achieve the better health conditions, especially during this MCO and CMCO, you know, the pandemic. So let me know, okay, please. Okay, this is your contribution is highly appreciated here. Okay, you like the flow and you feel okay, it bring you a better understanding, okay, in terms of technology, scientifically, or in terms of the testimonial, or in terms of the way, you know, how we identify the positioning of a product, because this is very important. The product positioning is very important. Okay, I hope all of you understand the CV8 is a plant stem cell, okay, formulation products, okay, which achieve the purpose of adoptions, which is the healing. It's purely for healing. Okay, so yeah, thank you for Jordan. Thank you for your reply. Yeah? Oh, what about others? You understand? You think it's okay? Let me see who is in the. Is the Paul in the group? Andrew, is the Paul in the group? Paul.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Paul. How are you? Okay. You feel that it's okay? My sharing today is okay?
He already make a comment. He already make a comment. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Well, okay. Then thank you so much for tonight. Okay. If you can go back to we have a recording the sharing. You can go back and when you have time, you can look it back again. Please, if you have any questions, please let us know, because all your questions, okay, don't hesitate for your question, because all your questions is making us getting better, making us to getting a better material, better training, in order to achieve one objective, whereby is to let our members and customers to understand our products better. Okay, please. Okay, if you have any questions, please come back to us. Thank you so much for tonight. This wonderful Friday evening. Okay, and all of you bear with me for so long about 2 hours today, 2 hours sharing. Okay, be long. Thank you so much for your participants. Thank you so much for your time. Okay, once again.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, John.